Good Tuesday morning. It is November 26th, 2024. Just a couple days before Turkey Day. Hope you're having a good one. Today it's going to be breezy, but not cool. It would just be in the 50s, but the breeze will make it feel cooler. Tonight we'll be into the 30s. Tomorrow we'll get up into the low 50s. A little variable cloudy throughout the day, but it shouldn't be as windy. It's tomorrow night. Thursday night, after about 1 or 2 in the morning, we'll see some rain. That rain will persist until Thursday, about midday. Lows tomorrow night into the 40s. On Thursday, highs only in the 40s. So not going to warm up or cool down too much. And then as we go into Friday, highs in the low to mid 40s. And then Saturday, Sunday looks like it is going to be sunny, but highs into the mid 30s. I take that back on Sunday. The chance a clipper could come through. It's a small low pressure system that may bring some flurries and maybe some winds for Sunday into Monday. Chilly weather will continue into early next week. So let's see how that pans out here. Here's a front that came through this morning, dropped rain. Rain actually got a little heavier east of here. There was even some thunder reported. Yeah, that's kind of what was going on with that. We see as that front goes ahead and clears on out, we see that it's kind of windy just because the ice bars are a little bit packed here today. We're not going to be super cool over the next 24 hours, but this late wave of low pressure, you see it here forming. This has been consistent, so this is energy that's going to get some a low pressure system to form along it, and it's going to come up pretty much right over top of us. So good chance of rain. We need the rain still. So again, this is tomorrow night into Thursday. Doesn't look super much like an all-day washout on Thursday, which is nice. But it won't be the sunniest of days. You see that the cold air is trying to come in. You see the ice bars are getting packed here a little bit, so it's going to get windy as we go into Friday. Not super windy, but kind of windy for sure. And so that's going to bring the colder air. So by Saturday, we are cold. We are on northerly winds. This low is going to be pushing cold air down here, and there's a high that's going to eventually come in here to really cool us off. So as this high is sliding in, it's bringing in the colder air. This low, so make sure it drags down through the area. And that's what you see as we kind of go forward here. Here's a little clipper system or a little piece of energy that I mentioned, and it's going to head our way for Sunday. It kind of falls apart on the models, but it still may cause some flurries. Also, maybe a little bit of wind as it packs the ice bars closer together. You can see that these ice bars are these black lines. When they're packed close together, we get stronger winds, and that's what I'm talking about. So you can see they're really packed up here in Canada. This is the big 1050 cold high that came all the way across the pole to visit us for a really chilly early next week. So this is by Tuesday. I mean, we'll see how warm it is, but that is a really cold air mass that comes in here and cools us off for several days. So it starts on Saturday, Sunday, but it could be colder or likely colder as we head into early next week. Now, what we do see is it's a blocking most energy or storminess from anything forming over us. Although here's another little piece of energy. These little pieces of energy will help to reinforce the cold air a little bit. Could cause a few flurries, even though they're not showing up on the map. What I am noticing here is a little bit of a breakdown. As this high gets down to the south, winds are going to try to turn around. I mean, this cold air is locked because this low is bringing in northerly winds. But let's see if it relaxes a little bit. Looks like it could. Not super relaxed. I'm not trying to say it's majorly relaxed or anything, but this shows us getting a little bit milder late in the period after about the 6th or 7th. Still on the chilly side of things. Here comes a storm system. I have to see how this all pans out. This high is a little far east as well as this, so this is going to be a weakness here. So this low is going to end up going through that weakness possibly. Or it's not picking up that there's stronger blocking. There's some additional blocking here. This could bring a threat of wintry weather. We'd have to see. It's pretty far off, so far off that I wouldn't even trust anything. This looks like it warms up, that things break down, and that the temperatures will go back to a much better stance. Sorry, I went back in time. This is still that time period here where we see the cold, and it kind of breaks down, and we'll see if that comes to pass. But that's way late, so it's hard to tell if exactly what's going on with this. So in general, it looks like I said, we got some rain tomorrow night into Thursday, much colder through the weekend, and into early next week, could be even colder than that. Winds will be kind of strong today, and then we'll have to see how strong they get through the weekend with a little clipper. and then we'll see how cold we get early next week. All right, that's your Loudoun County weather outlook for Tuesday, November 26th. Have a good one.